What's going on, guys? It's your guy, Professor O, coming through with a dose of that good yolk. I'm everywhere like broken glass, I'm around like a circle. Anyway, anyhow, let's get down to this round now. Today, I want to talk about know yourself to know your gift. Now, realize this. Anytime you come on this planet, not even anytime, when you come on this planet, and when you've been born, you have been given a gift. Some are born with many, some are born with few, some are born with only one. But the beautiful thing about this is that you're given a gift. God has given you this gift. Now, again, many others are born with investigative skills, charisma, artistry, but artist is very, very general term. Maybe they're really good at speaking, maybe they're really good at creating visuals, maybe they're really good at creating or building blocks, whatever the case may be. The fact of the matter is, a very unique gift and is unique to your personality and is meant for you to bring beauty to this world. Now, I want to expel a little bit more on that, but the beautiful thing about that, when you're born with many, that means you are able to gain a little bit more. Anyway, I digress. I can vary very much because you know I'm long-winded. So let's just get down to this round now. You know your boy got the handy dandy notebook is in the spot. Don't make it hot. Who writes in script? Clearly your boy still does. Don't hate me because you ain't me. Appreciate me, or levitate with me, or meditate with me, but never deviate. Can you dig what I'm saying? I think you can. Peace, love, and light. Let's get down to this round now. Your gift is something God-given. And the beautiful thing about it, God won't ever take it away. Now realize this, the gifts and calling God are irrevocable. Literally, when God gives you the gift, it is yours. It's personally yours. That's probably the only thing you truly actually own in this reality, is the gift that God has given you. And the beautiful thing about that, once He's given it to you, He doesn't think about it. He doesn't concern Himself with it. All He wants you to do is align yourself to His righteousness and to be able to do something well and official with it. But free will happens and then people go either or. But I digress. But the fact of the matter is, the gift that's been given to you can never be taken away. No one, anybody on this planet can never take that away from you. Period. It's yours. God has given it to you. God won't even take that away from you. So please understand that, and that's something you need to consider. Very, very much so. God will compliment your gifts when it's aligned with righteousness. Now, understand this. You got a lot of individuals. This is when God's elect. You could tell when you ever see individuals that are out there. You ever see when excuse me as I do ask yourself, you know the mic might go in and you dig what I'm saying, but we still gonna get this round out. You ever see when individuals are literally really like they're benefiting a lot, or they're really successful at doing wrong, or successful at doing just something very negative, and you'd be like, yo, how is this even possible? Well, first and foremost, you know, the devil's always going to bless his kingdom, whatever the case may be. But literally, those are individuals that God has given them gift, and being that we have free will on this planet, they can be very successful at doing wrong. But again, you reap what you sow, so I'm not going to get too much into that. But then you can also realize there's something about it. Anytime when anybody is operating in their gift, it's something awe-inspiring and something mesmerizing about it, because it's God-given. And anything that's God-given, or anything that's being actuated that was given from God, is always going to have its presence to be awe-inspiring. It's going to be beautiful regardless of what it is. It's going to be eye-catching. There's going to be something about it that's going to catch the attention, and it's going to stop time in that moment, especially when they're acting in their gift, like literally, like they're really, really benefiting in their gift. But I digress. It is what it is. Now let me get to it. Hold on. I think I wanted to say a little bit more. Oh yes, but when you're acting in righteousness, oh man, now God got some space. You know what I mean? You're given space. Because I said this before in my previous videos, a lot of individuals out there that want to receive God's blessing but not actually receiving it because they're not acting in the capacity where God can operate in. And if you're not acting in the capacity where God can operate in, you're making it a little bit more difficult. A lot of people got unemployed guardian angels. They just sitting around just like, yo, if this dude just says the right thing, just ignore the BS. If he just says the right thing, we got something to work with here. But then they don't, you know, they'd be like, damn, that's hell, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? It bugs out. And then he'd be like, yo, that's hell, man, that's just whatever. You know, the devil was like, oh yeah, I can deal with that right there. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you don't want to give no room to the devil, whatever the case may be. But when you're operating in God's capacity, and when you're actually, you know, you're doing it right, sticking to the script, etc., so forth, You're giving space for your guardian angels to work with. You're giving space for God to be able to activate and be active in, because you're creating that environment. Even though the environment in itself may be toxic, your immediate environment isn't toxic. The way you're responding to the toxicity, the way you're perceiving this toxic, I'm over here again toxic. The way you're able to perceive this toxicity that's happening in your immediate environment, it all plays a major role, because that's also giving opportunity for God's kingdom to be able to operate. And now when you're giving space to it, and now when you're operating, you're responding to it correctly. You're not reacting, you're responding to it when you're making a conscious choice. And the beautiful thing about it, when you make so much conscious choices, it will become positively reactive. And then now you're fine-tuning your instincts now to align to the spirit. But I digress. That's something that's less later along the line. Right now, in my last video, I'm talking spiritual. In this video, I'm talking spiritual. And then I'm going to get back to a little bit more of the inner work, because again, I can talk spiritually to the crowd, but if you're not able to comprehend what I'm saying, it's because you're operating still in the flesh. This has nothing to do with me being better than you, me being operating on a higher level than you. It's just all about experience and development of where I've been and where you probably are, and then we can just understand each other from that point of view. Can you dig what I'm saying? Remember, keep it humble. The humble don't stumble. And always avoid the rumble, because that don't even go in my outfit. Can you dig what I'm saying? Way too sexy for that. Hey. But anyway, I digress. So when you're given opportunities, and when you're given the space for God's capacity to be, when God's presence to be able to operate in your immediate capacity, then that's when you're doing the righteousness. Because that's giving something God to work with. If you know what I mean, you'll still be blessed, you'll still be protected. But then if you go going around giving room for the devil, this, that, and the third, you're making it hard. You know what I mean? Everything, you're making it very more difficult for God's capacity to be able to operate in. And then you got your guardian angels out there just waiting, like, all you gotta do is ignore it. All you gotta do is just avoid this. All you gotta do is just say the right thing. That's it. You can do this. Come on, we operate right now. We ready. The guardian angels is sitting at the helm, ready to make a move. This, that, and the third. All you gotta do is just look forward, look straight, keep it cool, keep it smooth, keep it clean at all times. They ready to do. They like, I got you. Come on, just say the right thing. You say the right thing, boom. Then they over there, they activating. They over there cleaning everything up, making it happen, doing the smoothness, and everything has to align to it, because it's God's kingdom. But it all operates from you. And that's a very beautiful thing. And then this is why you have to operate in, the grace through faith. This is when your faith is being activated. The enemy comes through, like, you really believe in that? This is what it is. This is how I'm able to operate in my capacity, etc. and so forth. And then they don't like it, because damn, he's saying the right things. And then the guardian angel is like, yeah, that's what we here for. What you thought this was, huh? You thought you was a sucker? You also, what are you doing? You thought you got the God, get up out of here, man. Get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Then they get the dirt up out of there, because you making everybody clean. You're making it cool. You're making it smooth. And then they can't operate in there, because then they gotta find their ways. Like, we gotta cut them up. Etc. and so forth. Off your word. Anyway, I digress. I'm long-winded. Come on now, let's get down to it. Inner work creates more room for your gift and more for other attributes that'll complement your sense of gift. Now, when you're doing the inner work, I'm gonna say this, not a broken record, it's just on repeat. This record ain't broken at all. It's been fixed, it's been rectified, and we definitely gonna be smooth with it. Can you dig what I'm saying? But it's on repeat. So in this repetitive statement that I am saying, remember when the light turns on, it's not the aha, it's not the eureka. It's when the light turns on, you see things for what they actually are, what you actually are in the inside. You see the dirt that's actually there, and then you make the choice. You're at the point where you make your choice. Do you pick up the dustpan and broom, sweep up, clean up to make sure you're rectified and looking good and looking smooth? Or you turn the light off, ain't nothing wrong with me, look at me, yada, yada, yada. And then that's about it. And then you ignore the stuff that's already there. And then it becomes to fester, it becomes to get infected. And then you can add more dirt into it, because now you're not operating your true capacity or your true identity. You're operating an identity that you're finding comfort in on the outside instead of getting the comfort from the inside. Remember, when you're doing the inner work, and then you're making room for God to be able to flow freely, you know what I mean? He that is in you is greater than he that is in the world. So if you're operating from your spirit, which is already inside your flesh, then you're giving more room for it to stretch, to expand out, you know what I mean? That's when you're no longer reactive, you're responding. You dig what I'm saying right now? I'm really putting down some cool stuff right now. I need you to really pick it up. Come on now, we moving, grooving, never losing. Let's get to it. and room for other attributes that complement your center gift. Now, when you're doing this, this is about really understanding that once you're doing the cleaning up and you're operating in your gift, you're going to be picking up more other gifts that you'll be able to have your energy flow through. And the beautiful thing about this is all operating from your center gift that's been given to you. Me personally, as for me, I know I'm very naturally charismatic, but also realize if I'm not understanding my charisma, that can turn into passion, and that passion can lead to something more negative if it isn't directed in a proper sense. Meaning, like, let's say if I'm not emotionally intelligent, my charisma could be turned into passion, and if I'm not emotionally intelligent to be able to perceive my reality at that point in time, I could be emotionally swayed to a different type of point, and then I'll be passionate in that negative emotion, which is not beneficial to me at all for my immediate reality nor for my immediate future. You dig what I'm saying? But if I am emotionally intelligent, which I am constantly developing, and I have understanding of my passion, and I have understanding of my natural gift, which is charisma, then I can be patient in it and let my actions be charismatic. My actions will be passionate, but also I'm still adding in patience. Now I'm adding in emotional intelligence. That way I can protect my center gift, and then I'm actually gaining more gifts and more attributes that'll be able to complement the center. Can you dig what I'm saying? I don't know if I worded it correctly for it to be tied into what I was saying originally, but rewind the video, you'll be able to see what's going on, because that was just so sexy how I put it down. Can you dig what I'm saying? I think you can. Let's get right to it. The center gift is something you're naturally good at without refining or gaining anything new. It's your naturally born gift. I said this initially in the beginning of the video. It's literally something that you're born with. You can't explain how you know it. You can't explain how it is. You just do it. It's just something that comes naturally to you. And a lot of God's elects are naturally charismatic, or they're naturally word-based. Like, they really love words. They really love intellect to a certain degree. And that's because that's where it all comes from. It comes from the word, etc. and so forth. And I'm just ending it off right there, because that's the last point, right? Is that it? Aha, yes it is. It's the last point. So again, this message is for the adept out there, for the master, the expert, the pro-fish, the e-fish, and the selfish, and the one that's always doing it and never losing it. That's growing, that's glowing, that's going at all times. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Remember, speak good, see good, do good. When it is good, it's all good. Can you dig it? And for the haters out there that love looking at your boy, make sure you look at my good side, because you know that I'm sexy. Can you dig what I'm saying? I think you can. Peace, love, and light. I'll see you guys in the next video.